Namaste, fellow beings. Welcome. This is my lovely companion Tyson, and I am Teresa Gagno. For those who don't know me, today I am standing grounded in the humane rights of my sovereignty, meaning we're here all as one, and yet there's a lot of hoopla going on, isn't there? So today, my grounding, loving support with polite, kind, loving Teresa, that's me, into the world, I'd like to share some educational thoughts and literally science based on our children being masked. We all know that the percentage of the harm of masking our children is beyond some of us, our comprehensions, because we're still stuck, and that's not a judgment, it's an observation based on truths. I have scientific proof that masking children or anyone is very harmful. My children suffer from nosebleeds every week. And yes, they could stay at home and go online and be educated online, yet screen time, that much screen time is absolutely harmful too. My children have chosen to go to their public school locally. I do pay my tax dollars, which I hoped that contributes to the education of my children. I am not a person that is a billionaire who is profiting from this, and that's not a judgment, that's an observation, that can afford a private teacher each day for my children. Therefore, their connection to their friends in their school system is really healthy and their choice. Yet, at the same time, the harmful 6 hours of day from the time they get on the bus to the time they get off the bus, they are pushed. And without medical licensing, the schools are pushing our children to wear, which we know is the most harmful and most heinous act to our children. Science proves masking is harmful. So I ask all of you guardians, all of you mothers, all of you beings to support your future, to love your children, to give them the best health care by signing a petition, a letter, sending a letter privately with love and kindness. This is a peaceful reach out to all of you. My children do choose to wear their masks because of the embarrassment, the bullying from teachers, trustees of the schools not supporting the movement of free will to not mask, principals pushing masks outside and inside. So my children feel embarrassed, or they'll be bullied because they stand out from the others not wearing a mask. So you tell me the mental issues, the heinous act towards our children, not only instilling fear. Who teaches their kids to fear? So I could say so much more, but no buts. I just really feel that some people, not a judgment, an observation, choose not to do anything and hope that everybody else does it for them. No, you have to stand for the change. The change you want to see in the world isn't going to happen by you waiting for someone to make a change. You've seen what has happened to those beings that weren't supported. They were assassinated. You know that. So we, as all humans, all guardians, all parents, need to stand in our sovereignty, our free will, and what is healthful and intelligent for the greater good of the human race to continue to grow and to be healthy. We have seen a rise in mental health. You know this. If you're not seeing this, then educate yourself. Do not watch what we call the newses that are owned by the billionaires, who are absolutely by 67% now even more richer. Okay, and then those that, like myself, who can't even afford a $400 essential bill because you're not providing yourself with the we don't have the work. Imagine people have lost their jobs and rely on CERB, which doesn't cover any and all of your bills. So that's a side thing. Let's come back to the children, Teresa. Okay, my children. I am offering and inviting that all of you from my heart, my dharma is to be here to share with you and to stand in my sovereignty and to do what I need to do. And I ask all of you to educate yourself. Please do not get overwhelmed or anxious over this. Just sign the petition, sign the letter, send it into your school, please, because this is going to change the health and eradicate anyone creating a heinous act towards our children, which are principals, staff, school teachers, trustees of schools that are forcing our children, bullying our children against their free will to wear a mask. Okay, so I offer that you do this. Again, every day I go through this and thinking, oh my goodness, where's everybody supporting me in this? I do not get anxious. I do not get overwhelmed. I may be a little theatrical right now. I am a Leo. Yet what I do is I walk my dog. I get fresh air with my children every day. We play, we're outside. We educate ourselves, and I go to bed at night with a mind that is free because I've done that one letter to the MPP, to the school, or I've shared on social media the platforms that will support the guardians, parents of our children. So from my light to your light, please, let's do this. You must stand. Do not tuck your tail between your legs. This is not a judgment, it's an observation. Do the work to support the human race in evolving for the greater good. Love your children by doing this. Thank you. All of the information and other social medias that you can find more information will be tagged to this. Thank you so much for your time. Namaste.